rider from being able to.
I can't get over that seat unit in the petrol tank. Look at poor Pontus Duland, he explodes. Then look, two of them hit the bike and go fly. Oh, that's
yeah.
terrible.
The only time I've ever seen an incident like that would be Guy Martin's quite infamous crash at the Isle of Man TT a fair few years ago.
And they come past the new start-finish line, which isn't what we use this week, and an enormous accident at the back. Car launched meters and meters into the air, and it looks like another driver who tangled with Ben Barnicoat. And we can't quite make out who that driver is.
Overcorrects it on top of a roof, so gets it to oversteering. Overcorrected and don't manage to keep it on track.
This stint, he withstood the blowtorch and the question mark about the slimy track conditions. No, Stephen Johnson, fuel on the road. This is a big incident. Turn 2.
Quite a big accident. Turn 2.
David Bernard's actually in the car. It's not Stephen Johnson. So safety car will be deployed. We've got 120 litres. They've just gone through the driver change. 60 Ks. Their slowest mid-quarter speed, there it is in real time, is 130 Ks. So this would have been just after a stop.
Überholt und jetzt setzt er an, extrem anzugreifen, Jarvis versucht's und dann wird die Resta getroffen von Rockefeller und das könnte das Ende für beide sein. Meine Güte. Und tatsächlich, die Resta dreht sich, kommt er da nochmal raus und dann gibt's einen riesen Crash. Ach, das ist Alexandre Prima. Was ist da passiert? Direkt hier vor Start und Ziel. Hinsetzen. Und da kommt jetzt Prima rechts hinten und schießt dann raus. Offensichtlich
hat wohl hinten einer auf die Ecke bekommen und ist dann auf der Geraden abgebogen. Die Streckenposten auf der Innenseite, wahnsinniges Glück.
There is the number 11 car of Fabian Schiller, which has made very good progress from 15th on the grid, and a huge crash there. Barrel rolling over. That's absolutely massive, and it's Lance Stroll. Now, we saw the start of that incident. Stroll got the move on Giovinazzi into the chicane. Looked like Giovinazzi.
It was Ocon. And 19. Whoa! Through they go.
Lucas Howard goes wide and Tom Blomqvist leads. Up towards San Francisco they go.
Oh, no! Well, and that's it.
Side of us here. Heading in, you see the speed. You know that this is one of the fastest points of the racetrack. And that is absolutely monstrous. A horrible, violent impact. And just no control at all. That's what the tyre barrier is there to do.
And that car is certainly destroyed, but you can see Mike moving inside the car. He's going on the inside of Ryan Hunter-Reay. This reminds me almost of Dan Weldon's crash here in turn 3 and 4 quite a few years ago. And the car is up into the fence, which is almost reminiscent of Kenny Brack's accident at Texas quite a few years ago, guys. Very, very lucky. So you can see that he got hit on the inside and up over the top, and you can see Ryan Hunter-Reay moving his hands, and he looks up in front of him and he goes, my gosh, I can't believe that.
Oh, wow. Oh, so close. Unreal.
Der Allen hat die vorhandene Lücke genutzt.
Da sehen wir es jetzt nochmal.
Der Ferrari zieht rein, der Allen wird angetitscht und im Prinzip leider in eine andere Richtung katapultiert, wie er fahren wollte, und hat natürlich einen heftigen
Heidfeld's closing in as they come towards the final corner at turn 20. Is Heidfeld going to fancy a look into the last corner of the race? Heidfeld goes to the inside line and they make contact and they're both off, and that's an accident for Nick Heidfeld. He has gone off the circuit. The two of them come together in the final corner, which means Lucas de Grasse.
Have only 7.5 minutes plus 1 lap left. Oh my
Huge accident, a huge off. Ryan Feater had spun, PK is involved, there was another car that's airborne as well, and the race is being stopped straight away. Red flag shown, and Ryan Feater was the catalyst for all of that because he had spun, and then out of nowhere, position straight away is Nico Curry. I'll explain why in a moment. Now this is Feater, it was the Verth corner, I was right. He goes through the gravel, he's back on the track, and Peter Lee is just unsighted, straight into the back. Corkscrews in the air. PK very nearly goes over as well as he had a car knocked into his path. That is a monster. That's a huge, huge coming together, isn't it?
And this is Konstantin Tereshchenko. Have a look at that. It looks like a movie set stunt, but it's not. It's real, and it was very frightening. And for this youngster,
as Davis is lighting the time straight up. Oh, that's an enormous crash! An enormous crash for David Salom here in this session with just over 4 minutes remaining. The bike turn 11 and turn 12, and that's the high side, but it's just at such a high speed that both bike and rider being cartwheeled around.
Certainly not of the magnitude we saw at Fuji. Let's have another look at the gear in the background. Yeah,
impact had happened already, John.
Yeah, it may have been that Mark was already on the inside and just collected the Ferrari already.
Matteo Cressoni in the number 90 car.
Now don't worry that the back of the car.
Pour gauche 2, attention étroit. Frein borne pour gauche 2 étroit, attention. Putain les freins. Non, non. Ça va dodo. Ça va dodo.
Junior will win a Daytona! And the big one happens behind them! The race, but then the accident takes place behind him.
Yeah, the 11 gets kind of stuck in the middle there and gets.
Oh my God! Wait till I show that slow-mo replay.
As he does, he spins back in, gets the 3 airborne, and he just gets projected off the other cars right up into the fence.
He went from the.
Sa première place au championnat des équipes, 3e place pour Nick De Vries, 4e position. Oh attention, l'accrochage et l'accident terrible. Que s'est-il passé? Que s'est-il passé? Pourquoi Roberto Meri s'est quasiment arrêté au moment de franchir la ligne d'arrivée?
A spectacular crash during Brazil's Formula Truck season. The race interrupted after a driver lost control of his Ford, tearing the entire cockpit off his competitor's truck. Bruno Junqueira losing his brakes after making a turn at the Interlagos racetrack. Crashing into Jumar Buena's truck at high speed in the 4th lap. Buena walked out of his truck cab.